Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share with you 5 things that I wish I knew before I started carving. And one of the first things I think it's important to know is in starting carving is don't try too complicated projects. We all like to be like so-and-so and so-and-so. Don't compare yourself with other carvers. Be who you are. It's going to take time, it takes practice and repetition. And so that's probably one of the first things that I had to get over was that, well, I wish I could carve like so-and-so. I wish my piece could look like that well. And so, but it will look that well if you practice and don't compare yourself with other people. Second thing that I would recommend is having good sharpening equipment. If you do a lot of carving like I do, you don't want to spend a lot of your time on the whetstone or with the diamond stone. You want to be able to get quick results and still have a good sharp edge on your tools, because this is very, very important, especially if you do a lot of carving. I'd recommend, tools like these here that will help you get done quicker, where you can get back to the fun part of carving. The third thing that I would recommend is practicing. We don't do enough practicing when we're carving, and also to embrace your mistakes that you make. I would encourage you to don't show people your mistakes. When you get your project done, whether it's in relief carving or character carving, paint will hide a lot of mistakes. But also too, just like this piece right here, he had the brim of the hat came way out here, and my mistake was that I started working on the hat and I should have waited to the last. So I'd recommend that you wait to the last on working on hats like this, because your thumb could slip, and this is how it happened. I was holding it and my thumb slipped and it broke the edge of the hat off, and so then I had to reset the face back in to fit the head and reshape the hat. So I'm still working on this piece. But again, when you get something like this, don't get frustrated. Don't throw it away, because wood is expensive. The rough outs are expensive, But again, just learn from your mistakes, and when you do that, you'll become a better carver. Can we have enough of them or not? Well, if you're like me, I've been carving since I was 15, and I've got lots of tools. But there's some that I just go back to because I like the feel of the handle, I like the way they cut, and the way they were sharpened years ago. But you always have maybe 5 or 6 that you kind of go to. It's like with anything. With a mechanic, he has a certain type of tools that he uses. He may have lots of them, but there's certain ones he always goes back to get the job done. Same way in wood carving, I think, is that you'll have your 5 or 6 or maybe up to 10 tools that you use. And there'll be maybe that one tool you'll never use except one time, but you'll be glad that you had it. So quality over quantity, yes. Quantity is very important when you're buying tools. Make sure that when you're holding that knife, the bench knife, that it fits comfortably in your hand, and that it does not produce stress to your hand and things like that there. It's comfortable, because you want carving to be fun. But again, you don't have to have all these tools like I have. This is just a matter of wanting more, and thinking this will be the great tool for this or that. But anyway, stick with the basics, and I guarantee you'll be just as good. And the last point that I would give to you is, do not carve when you're tired. Do not carve with a lot of distractions. Some people will sit in front of a television and carve, and that's fine. But be careful about distractions, because accidents can happen. One mistake with a knife, you looking over, or whatever it may be, you get distracted by it, or you're tired. One trip to the emergency room will pay for a lot of gloves. So please be careful as you are carving, whether I don't care where it's at, it doesn't matter where you're at. Be always aware of your surroundings, and keep your tools always in view, and always watching where they're going. These are the 5 things that I wish I'd learned earlier when I was starting into carving. I hope this will be a help to you. And again, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. And happy carving.